The doggy door bandit is reportedly at it again after video surfaces of a man breaking into a family home while the family was at church. The burglar goes through the house taking items, including jewelry, even stealing food from the family fridge.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Bombshell tonight, Tampa suburbs. Police race to $1 million mansion. A little girl at her computer doing homework, dead. Her little brother still buckled in the minivan, dead. Cops hone in on mommy, lounging by the luxury pool in the backyard in a bloody housecoat. She calmly explains she shoots her children dead in the mouth because they, quote, talked back to her. Mommy has a meltdown in the judge in the last hours after mommy pulls a courtroom stunt. Tonight, mommy, in her own words, after gunning down her two children, says, I hope they're dead. Tonight, the stunning police tapes played in court. We have the audio. Joining me at the courthouse right now, People magazine writer Steve Helling and Tampa reporter Meredith Sensulo. Meredith, this audio of Julie Schenecker is damning. What does the jury do when they hear that?
You know, there wasn't a lot of reaction from the jurors. They were reading along, listening to the audio, really expressionless. I think when you're hearing this, for the first time, it really is startling to hear it and takes a couple minutes to process exactly what you're hearing.
I believe it. Take a listen to what jurors heard in court.
Do you know where they're at right now?
Yeah.
Tell me where.
Goes in the van on the right side.
Okay, and where is your daughter?
In the bedroom.
Where at?
On the bed.
Do you know what kind of condition they're in?
They're
They're
a mess.
a mess? Are they alive or dead?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I hope so.
You hope what?
I hope they're dead.
You hope they're dead?
What do you think?
They're dead.
She stares straight ahead.
She didn't know you were there?
But I shot her in the back of the head, in the mouth.
Right. When you shot her in the head, did she fall forward or anything?
She fell sideways.
Fell sideways. And then how did you shoot her in the mouth? Where was she laying?
She was in the...
Still in the chair?
Yeah, still in the chair. I had to reach around.
Did you stick it right inside her mouth?
No, I didn't do the inside anyway. No.
Just from the outside shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know if the neighbors would hear it, but I guess they didn't. Or they would have come running.
Stunning audio played in front of the jury. Alicia Lawyer is joining me today. John Phillips, defense attorney, who you will recall from the Michael Dunn trial. Also, Parag Shah, defense attorney and author of The Code. John Phillips, how can the defense possibly fight back from this?
The issue's not murder. They're going to get her for murder, but it's how legally insane she is, and clearly this woman is off the charts. I think what she wanted to do is save her children from the fate, the bipolar disorder, the drugs.
Really?
She just had a dark world.
She said she shot them because they mouthed off at her, Parag Shah. That's not what she said at all. But good try, Phillips. Excellent. Shah?
I think that audio tape absolutely shows that she's not of sound mind. She doesn't know what's going on.
She committed a murder?
She was insane. She didn't know what she was doing.
Please put him back up. Parag Shah, just because you keep saying she's insane, that doesn't make it true, and it doesn't make me believe it. Now, if you have something to back up that she's insane,
we got to hear all the evidence.
She plotted the demise of her own children.
She plotted the demise of her own children. Yes, she knew what she was doing was wrong. And that, is it not?
No. She was possibly contemplating suicide.
You're Parag Shah. Back to Phillips. Phillips, isn't it true that the McNaughton rule applies in our country, brought over from Great Britain, the old common law? You must show that you did not know right from wrong at the time of the incident. If she did not know right from wrong at the time of the incident, then why did she try to throw off the carpool? And why did she go buy a gun ahead of time and lie about why she needed the gun? I mean, Liz, show a shot of their neighborhood, please. She said they were having home invasions. She must have heard that on the 11 o'clock news. She would know a home invasion if it bit her on the neck. Come on, you think there's going to be a home invasion in this multi-million-dollar mansion enclave? No. So she knew she was lying, Phillips.
The premeditation does hurt her case hardcore, but you know, you come back to the fact that everything about her fails the crazy test miserably. She's flat nuts.
Okay, let's take a listen to what she said. Parag Shah, John Phillips, take a listen to what the jury has just heard.
Did that happen to Calix before Bo, or did that happen to Bo first?
Bo first.
Bo first? Bo was in the car with you? Okay. And what, Bo was smart knock to you?
Yeah.
And then where did you shoot Bo? With that 38?
In the side of the head.
Okay.
And then I did his mouth too.
Oh, you shot him twice in the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're too sassy.
How do you get in touch with your husband? Do you have a phone number for him over there?
Mm-mm.
No? How do you get in touch with him?
Email.
Email? Do you know what his email is?
Are you going to tell him?
No, we're not going to tell him. I'm sure he's going to find out, though.
I'm sure he's calling.
I imagine he would. It's a pretty hard thing to deal with.
Well, you understand. I mean, put yourself in his position. You know what I mean? Of course you're going to be upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to look at it that way too, right?
He's going to be upset. Really upset.
Absolutely.
Straight out to Steve Helling, writer with People magazine. Steve, there was a moment in court where I think the defense, including Julie Schenecker, was trying to trick the judge, because the judge was asking, do you stipulate that the children were killed on this particular day, January 27? And all the lawyers stipulate, and he asks her to get the defendant's agreement on the record. And she says, well, that's what they told me to say. That doesn't cut it. What happened in court? What did the judge say?
Well, you know, it was really interesting because this is basic. I mean, you obviously know this, that there are certain things that are stipulated to. And, you know, she got a little bit hysterical for a little bit. She was wiping her eyes. And basically the judge wanted to make 100% sure that she knew exactly what she was agreeing to and stipulating to. And finally that ended up happening, but it took a while.
Well, Steve Helling, I can tell you exactly why this is happening. Under the law, the state has the burden of proving the date on the indictment and the jurisdiction. If you fail to show that you have jurisdiction over the crime, you forget to put that in evidence, the case fails. All right? You also have to get the date of the incident in, or the approximate date of the incident. Unleash your lawyers, Parag Shah and John Phillips. Parag Shah, isn't it true that you can put on, for instance, a mass murder case, but if you don't say, officer, did this happen in Hillsborough County? If you don't get the jurisdiction in on appeal, the case is thrown out, double jeopardy, you don't get to try it again. You must show jurisdiction. That's a yes-no answer, Parag.
Venue is the essential element of the offense and must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt.
I knew you would not just say yes or no, but you're right. The way you phrased it really is practically a quote from the black and white letter of the law. So here's what I'm saying, John Phillips. She's crazy like a fox. Because when the judge tries to pin her down on the date of the incident, she won't answer. She won't say, yes, I agree. And if that had gone on up to appeal, that could have been a big problem on appeal.
Crazy like a fox. She's sticking to this crazy, I don't understand anything right from wrong, any of it.
Take a listen to what happened in court. Is this Julie Schenecker trying to get it over on the judge? Well, it didn't work.
Ma'am, that's not the inquiry, and we're not going to respectfully play that game.
I'm not playing game, Your Honor.
No,
I understand.
if you want more time with your attorney, I'll give it to you.